The ADTS 500 series of easy-to-use pitot-static testers from GE is a piece of ground support equipment designed for flight line use. The ADTS 500 can be wheeled across to the aircraft and is a true rugged design. There are 4 models to choose from to cover a wide range of aircraft applications. The ADTS 542 is a compact 2-channel pitot-static tester targeted at light aircraft and aircraft with low pitot-static volumes. The ADTS 552 is a 2-channel pitot-static tester. This is suitable for all civilian aircraft. The ADTS 553 is a 3-channel pitot-static tester. This is suitable for aircraft where pressure is used to measure the angle of attack. The ADTS 554 is a multi-purpose pitot-static tester. It can be used in 2-channel mode, 3-channel mode, or in 2-2-channel mode. This is where first officer and pilot officer can be tested simultaneously for productivity gains. The ADTS 500 series is supplied with a pressure connection of AN4 for the PT and AN6 for the PS. However, these can be customised. The 2 locking screws are removed, and then the AN connection can be removed from the port. This can then be replaced by an alternative connection, such as a Hansen quick connector. If 2 pressure connections are required per channel, GE offer a 2-way manifold. This can be fitted to the base unit in lieu of a pressure connector, and the pressure connector is attached to the 2-way manifold. GE also offer an accessory which can be attached to a hose, and then when this is used, a hand-tight pressure connection can be achieved. On the ADTS 500 base unit there are 4 indicating lights: a power light, a battery light, a Bluetooth light and an aircraft status light. The aircraft status light indicates the state of the aircraft. This can be safe on the ground, off the ground or going to ground. The user interface is a wireless, secure Bluetooth hand terminal. Alternatively, this can be docked to the base unit or used conventionally with a cable. Because the hand terminal is wireless, this makes it easy to use. An aircraft avionic engineer can simply walk into the cockpit and using the accessory of the carry case, the ADTS Touch can be used hands-free. The user interface is touch screen using familiar icons, such as back, home. When the help button is pressed, this loads up the operator manual that's built into the hand terminal. We also offer a pinch and zoom for easy navigation. When in pressure mode, we can alternate between PS and PT or PS and QC. We can also switch between pressure and aero units. When switched to aero units, for airspeed, we can choose CAS or Mach. The ADTS can easily be put into control mode with the slide switch. The aircraft altitude, airspeed and rate of change can easily be set by tapping on the aim points, applying the value. Nothing happens to the base unit. The aircraft doesn't go anywhere until the tick button is pressed to reconfirm that all the values are correct. In addition to the user interface, the lights on the base unit change to indicate aircraft status locally. The user interface now displays what's happening with the aircraft. We've got a progress bar in percentage. We also have a leak indicator with the activity bars to the right. These show the controller activity, so once the aircraft is at stable flying condition, the arrows should be at the centre. If they're not in the centre, this could be a potential leak. The aircraft can then be sent to a new height with new airspeed by applying different values and then confirming with the tick button. Whilst in measurement mode, a leak test can be performed. Using the swipe screen, we can go into the rate timer and set the wait time to allow the pressure to settle in hours, minutes or seconds. Then we can set the test time, which again can be set in hours, minutes and seconds. The test is then started with the play button applied. Once the test is completed, the pressure change is displayed on both the altitude and calibrated airspeed channels. By pressing the aircraft status button, a pop-up appears showing graphically the aircraft state. To send the aircraft to ground, press the green tick button. The graphic will change to orange and the aircraft will show descending. Simultaneously, the lights on the base unit will blink, showing the aircraft status going to ground. The pop-up graphic can easily be cancelled by pressing the X button. This then reverts the image back to the main display. Pop-up graphic can easily be restored by pressing the aircraft status button. If a pause is required, then the control hold button can be applied. To continue going to ground, release the control hold. Once the aircraft is safely on the ground, it is indicated graphically by the aircraft to turn to green, the light on the base unit turns to green, and on the main display it says at ground. From the main dashboard on the user interface, we can go into the petrostatic mode, we can set the ADTS up, we can have the EPR option if that's purchased, and we've got the tools. For outside use, the light configuration can be selected. For the ADTS 553 or 554, a selection of channel mode can be made. In addition to a global configuration for date and time, we have multi-language built into the ADTS Touch. To suit the application, the screen rotation can be applied. Within Tools, we can access the calibration menu. We can also pair the ADTS Touch to the base unit with the Bluetooth, set up the system status. JPEG and PDF files can be stored under custom documents. This is an area where standard operating procedures can be stored as an example, or drawings or instructions. For a full product demonstration, please contact your local GE sales office.